Known for its rich history and photogenic neighborhoods, Prague is a stunning, romantic place to visit in Europe. This is Katie from Creative Travel Guide, and today we share the things to know before you go to Prague. Looking for more travel tips? Make sure to hit subscribe and ring that notification bell. So firstly, let's look at the best time to visit. As with many popular cities in Europe, summer is wonderfully warm but often brings plenty of tourists. The best time to visit Prague is from April to June. This is when the weather is warm, there are less visitors to the city, and hotels haven't yet raised their prices. You can also expect clear skies during this time for those Instagram shots. If you don't mind the colder weather, you could also visit Prague during the winter. The Christmas season is a festive time of the year in Prague, with markets and decorations being found across the city. So now let's look at getting there. There are plenty of different ways that you can reach Prague. Firstly, you could choose to fly to the international airport, with budget airlines like Ryanair and EasyJet offering affordable options from many other cities in Europe. From the airport, you can then take the Airport Express bus or a taxi into the city centre. There are 3 major European railway lines that cross through Prague, meaning you can take the train from plenty of different locations in Europe, including Berlin, Vienna, Warsaw and Munich. For those on a budget, you could also travel to Prague via bus, with companies like Eurolines and Flixbus offering great prices for travellers. So now let's look at getting around. There are 10 districts in Prague, meaning you will need to travel across the city to see all of the sights. The Prague Metro is a cheap and easy way to get around the city, with many major sites having a station not too far away, especially the stops on the A line, also known as the Green Line. You could also use the tram network. This stretches to most parts of the city and runs from 5 AM to midnight. Tram 22 is a picturesque route that passes by many tourist attractions, including the Prague Castle. You could also use the bus to get to destinations further out of the city, including the airport and the Prague Zoo. And you can also cycle around the city during the warmer months. So now let's look at typical prices. Prague uses the Czech koruna and can be visited on a budget. Hostel dorm rooms begin at 250 koruna and most mid-range hotels can be found for under 1,000. 4-star hotel prices begin at around 3,000 when booking in advance. Simple breakfast can be found for under 100, lunch begins at around 140 koruna, and sit-down dinners will vary depending on location, but dinners in local restaurants outside of the touristy areas can be found for around 200 koruna. So Prague is a great place for all travellers and is very popular with those on a budget. Stick to the public transport to get around the city without spending too much, and visit Prague in the winter to save money on accommodation. Stay outside of the city to save money too, and get yourself a 1, 2 or 3 day pass to use the metro, trams and buses as many times as you like. Take a free walking tour and pick up a Prague City Pass to save money on paid attractions. Take advantage of the lunch specials and enjoy sizable Vietnamese dishes in the Vietnamese community. Stick to drinking the local beer, avoid the restaurants near Charles Bridge, and visit the free parks and churches as well. So now let's look at the best things to do in Prague. There are plenty of great things to see and do. Firstly, take a walk across Charles Bridge, the iconic bridge that links Prague Castle to the Old Town. Explore the Old Town Square, see the astronomical clock, and then see the popular St. Vitus Cathedral. Admire the Lenin Wall, learn about communism at the Communism Museum, and enjoy some food at the farmers market. Explore the Prague Jewish Quarter, then head up Petrin Tower. Take an evening cruise along the river to see the city at night and enjoy the vibrant Prague nightlife. Watch this video to find out the best things to see and do in Prague. Then, to learn about the most beautiful cities in Europe, watch this video. We hope you have an incredible time and stay creative.